So let us see the operators in C programming. So operators are very, very important. So with the help of operators only we can define our programming requirements. So for calculations and all operators are very much required. So what is an operator? So operator is a symbol which will perform some operations on values. Let us say variables. Now let us try to understand what and all different operators are available in C language. So operators are symbols that represent operations to be performed on one or more operands. So for let us take one example called a plus b. In this, a comma b are operands and plus is the operator. So for example, a plus b, it is an expression. What is an expression? Expression is a combination of operands and operator. So that is called an expression. So let us try to understand what and all different operators are allowed. The first one is unary operators. Unary operators means a single operator is allowed, a single operand is allowed, that is called unary operators. The second one is binary operators. So in this we will be requiring two operands, that is the meaning of binary operators. And the third one is ternary operators. Ternary operators means three operands are required. And let us try to understand the different operators. The first one is arithmetic operators. So as far as arithmetic operations are concerned, we have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus division. So modulus division means to get a remainder, we are using modulus division. That is the percentage symbol, or you can say modulo symbol. Okay. So so this is arithmetic operators are binary operators. So it requires two operands at least. So a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 2. So two operands are we have already defined here. So the expression a plus b gives you 7 as a result, and 5 minus 2, it is a 3, that is the result, and 5 into 2, that is a 10, and if you divide 5 by 2, so the quotient is 2. The quotient is 2, and you need to remember one point. So let us try to understand what the things going on here. So int a is equal to 5 and int b is equal to 2. So these are declared as integer variables. So what if you perform let us say division, the result is also will be in integer only. So whatever and all the quotient which you are getting as a floating point value, that will be discarded. For example, let us try to divide 5 by 2 here. We have a 2, 4, and 1 is the remainder. So if you can put point here, you can do further more calculation, but that is not required. But that is not required here, because these and all declared as a integer values. The coefficient will be in the integer only. Okay, if you declare float, so the quotient will become as floating value, like 2.5 something, it will come. So when it comes to modulus division, the modulus division will get to the remainder. So if you divide 5 by 2, the remainder is 1. So that is why 1 is present here. Okay. So let us see the code directly so that you can able to understand. So printf enter the a comma b values. That means we are asking the user to enter a comma b values. So whatever user is going to enter, we are taking the values by using a function called scanf. So since the user is giving two inputs, we are giving two percentage d symbols, because those two variables are declared as part of integer. The format specifier for integer is percentage d. So what do you mean by format specifier? So whatever the user enters, whatever the user inputs, or whatever the user going to output the values, so in which format the value can be displayed or can be taken. So these and all defined by the term called format specifiers. These format specifiers are mainly used in printf and scanf only. So if for integer, the format specifier is percentage d, and the whatever user enters, that will be stored in the memory location of a and b respectively. So here the memory location is denoted with ampersand symbol. Now let us try to calculate the different symbols, I mean different operations. The division addition operation of A and B is percentage D. So this percentage D should be referred in an expression called A plus B. So what if the user enters 5 comma 2, the 5 plus 2, 7 will be displayed. So likewise we can calculate subtraction, multiplication, division and modulo division, so that your answers will be displayed onto the output screen. Now let us see the relational operators. Relational operators to compare the two values. Basically these relational operators can be used in conditions like if else condition, or we can use these in the loops as well. So relational operators are very much required. If the conditions are true, it will return true. So if condition is false, it will return 0. So as far as relational operators are concerned, we have a less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and let us try to understand the differences here. These are all also binary operators. The binary operators requires two operands. So A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. Is 10 greater than 20? No, 10 is not greater than 20. That's why result came as 0. Likewise, A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 2. Is 5 greater than 2? Yes, 5 is greater than 2. That is why result is 1. So likewise, the relational operators can be worked in the programming language. Now let us see these two examples. Here A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 10. So both values are same here. And let us try to understand this condition. A greater than or equal to B. Even though so what it means, even the value of A is greater or that value is equal to B, in that case the condition is true. So since this case is A value 10 and B value 10, so since A greater than B, we are using equal to, right? That means these two values are equal. That is why we are getting 1 as the result. Likewise, A less than or equal to B can work. So we have equal to operators like double equal to and not equal to operators. If two values are equal, double equal to operator will return 1. 1 means true. Okay. If two values are not equal, then not equal to will return 1. Okay. If two values are equal, not equal to will return 0. That is the meaning of double equal to or not equal to. So let us try to explain with your table. So A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 20. Is 10 double equal to 20? Is both values are equal? No. That is why 0 is come as a output. Now A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 2. Is two values are equal? Yes, it is equal. So that is why result came as 1. A is equal to 6 and B is equal to 6. A not equal to B. These two values are not equal. If not equal is there, I mean, if two values are not equal, then not equal to will return 1. But surprisingly, these two values are equal. Not equal to will return 0 now. So that is how the relational and the equality operators will work. We can see with the one code here. We are inputting two values by the help of scanf, and we are calculating the A greater than B, A less than B, those and all 6 operators we have given here with the help of printf function, and we are calculating this condition is true or not. The same values will be reflected as output here. Now we will see the logical operators. Logical operators are basically to combine the multiple operations. These are all very, very important. So logical operators are used to compare to condition, basically to combine two conditions, basically. So we have 3 operations: logical AND, logical OR, and logical NOT. So surprisingly, logical NOT is a unary operator. Unary operator is requires only one operand. So let us try to understand how the things will work in logical AND and logical OR and logical NOT one by one. So logical AND means if both are true, if both operands are true, then the result will be 1, otherwise the result will be 0. Okay. Logical OR, if at least one is true, the result will be true only. The only one case logical OR is giving false, both values should be 0. or both values should be false. In that case only logical OR will give you 0. Okay, in other cases it will return 1 only. Logical NOT means it will return, it will inverse the values. For example, if you given true, it will return false. If you given false, it will return true. So it will inverse your truth value. Okay, now let us try to take some examples. For example, we have taking three values here: a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 20, c is equal to 10. We have one condition. So as I can see, logical AND can be combined the multiple relational operations. That is what we can study it as far as definition of logical operators, right? So for example, we have a condition here. We have a condition here like a greater than b, and we are combining the conditions. So the definition is satisfying here. We are combining the multiple relational operations here. Is a greater than b? Is 10 greater than 20? No, right? It results in 0. So if you are AND with some other value, it won't consider this value, because in logical AND, if only one operand is 0, then it won't calculate the next operator. The compiler won't calculate this, because the logical AND will return 0 if any one operand is 0. Okay, so that is why we are getting 0 here. So likewise, you can check other conditions as well. You can get all the other values. So now let us see the program here. So whatever we have seen in that table, we are giving in printf functions, and we are calculating, and we are displaying in the format specifiers. So whatever we have studied as part of that table can be done in this program as well. Okay, that's it for today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much.